just went everywhere when I did that, but it was worth it. Sneezes are so satisfying. Guys, I know it's only been a week, but it feels like it's been an eternity since I have sat down and filmed a video and actually gotten it out for your beautiful faces to enjoy. I have had kind of a frustrating week when it comes to everything, but also mainly YouTube, but I'm back. And I feel kind of bad because I did go on my community tab and ask you guys what you wanted to see next on my channel. You guys all voted. And then I remembered that Glossier had sent me their new skin tint and their new concealer. And they came out with new shades. And a lot of you guys have been asking me to compare the old shades to the new shades to see where you might fall in the new shade range. So that is what we're going to do today. And I'm also going to do a giveaway. Yes, I am. So stay tuned till the end. This is like a combination. Oh, here's an excuse to give something away because Glossier put out new products, but also we just hit 12,000 subscribers. Thank you. And also, if you came here from Kate the Great's channel, hello, you're in the right place. Me and Kate are like, we're two peas in a pod. If you like her vibe, you will probably be very happy here. I love her channel. I love her. And when she talks about glowing rays of light coming from my face, I'm only aspiring to her level of glowing rays of light coming from her face. So that said, guys, I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're going to start comparing the old, I have something in my eye, and the new of the skin tint and the stretch concealer, and we're just gonna do a whole face of Glossier like we usually do for this kind of thing. We'll do a giveaway at the end and we're gonna see how long it takes me to run out of things to talk about. Cool? All right, we're back. Okay, so we have here the old Perfecting Skin Tint in the shade Light, which is just one of the original 4 that they had. I believe they had a light, medium, maybe they only had 3. And I could usually wear the light or the medium because the coverage is so sheer. I don't think that there's been any kind of reformulation here. G11 and G10, which are the ones that they sent me. I am a Glossier rep, by the way. If you guys are new here, I have 10% off on Glossier down below. Anytime something new comes out from Glossier, I always talk about it on my channel, keep you guys abreast of those kinds of things coming out. I just have a very personal connection to Glossier. I love them so much. They were the first brand to really see any like promise in my channel. So like I said, they sent me G10 and G11. We're gonna go ahead and swatch all 3 of these on the side of my face. So the new 2 and the old 1. Here is G11. Here is G10. Quite different. Quite different. So those are 2 adjacent shades in the range. And then here is the original Light. I'm just going to place that above those 2. So G11 is the far more similar, if not spit and darn image of the original Light. So that's what I'm going to use today. I don't know, maybe should we contour with it? This is such light coverage. It's really hard to like, you know, say that I'm gonna contour with it, but you can see that that's darker than my skin and it's not a good look. So let's go ahead and look at the concealers real quick too so that I can just start running my mouth with reckless abandon. Let's go ahead and get the business out of the way. So I have here the same G10 and G11. So the shades go lighter as they go up, which is like a beauty bakery thing. And I think it's also because of the context of the creation of these shades. So if you don't know, my friend Devin, who is also a Glossier rep, Devin Kiel, she's the chocolate doll. She's just got a lot of different presences online. She created an Instagram account that is called Glossier Brown. Okay, so that's the new G11, G10, which is obviously too dark, and then this is the original Light. So I think we're just gonna go G11 across the board. Also, I got my hair cut. P.S. I have too many thoughts. They're all gonna be disorganized in this video and I'm sorry. You're welcome and I'm sorry. So Devin made Glossier Brown and it just became something to talk about. It definitely started a conversation and I think that that's the point, right? It made us all just kind of step back and think a little bit, Emily Weiss included. And so I'm pretty sure if I understood kind of the like press release that they sent us, that, you know, Devin had a hand in helping develop these shades. And she also was one of the first ones to call out, or at least give a voice to, the sentiment that the original Cloud Paint shades were ashy on the skin, and so they didn't work for all skin tones, which is when they came out with Storm and the orange one that looks bad on me that I can't remember the name. But that was kind of the beginning of that conversation. I mean, at least to my knowledge. I'm not sure that that was actually the beginning of the conversation, but it's a conversation that a lot of brands need to be having. I think I touched on that in the Ari Perez video where I was like, I'm between shades in these pale shades and I had to buy 2 shades of this foundation to match me. And I was like, this is a taste of what deep-skinned girls, brown-skinned girls have to deal with all the time because they're just not in the crosshairs of most of these brands putting out their shade ranges. So you can see, or maybe you can't, but G11 is slightly lighter than the light stretch concealer, and I like that. That means that we're gonna get a little bit more of a highlight effect here. I'm trying to remember what foundation it was last night that I was looking at that was like a high-end foundation that I want to try on my channel. I can't remember. It's a smaller kind of indie brand that was marketing to me some of their stuff, and I'm not going to remember the name of it. I'll put it on the screen. But before I could pull the trigger, putting it in my cart, I noticed that their shade range just didn't include anything for deep-skinned girls. Like, anything. Like, to the point where I wanted to kind of call them out on it because they get so high and mighty about their ingredients and their inclusivity and trying to make sure that, you know, women's needs are taken care of, and they're not taking into consideration most of women. I think that what Glossier did is really noble. I mean, there's definitely something to be said for the fact that this is something that will sell makeup, but isn't that the point, you know, that a brown-skinned girl can find makeup that she wants to buy? It's like when I'm, you know, gluten intolerant, I feel like I can finally go to one place and buy a dang sandwich. Like, there's just something to be said for that. Like, yes, you're gonna make more money by pandering to me as a gluten intolerant special person, but guess what? You get my money. Like, I feel like you're kind of an ally to me. So, as usual, I love that, and I think I actually like the stretch concealer shade better than the original light, and if they are the exact same color, then I'm thoroughly losing my mind, but I really, really don't think that they are. I think that the original is, yeah, it's darker and it's a little bit warmer. So I like the cool tone, kind of neutral tone of the G11. So if you are, like me, complected-wise, and you are used to using the light shades in the stretch concealer and the skin tint, then G11 across the board is probably your thing. I am kind of glad to have the other 2 though, because I think we can kind of contour with them, and also I do like to self-tan sometimes. I'm not always this bleak white. So actually I am gonna go ahead and use a little bit of the darker skin tint to contour. We're gonna go with G10. So what's been going on with me? Well, as you guys know, or maybe you don't, but I was kind of MIA for a second, and I didn't get a second video out last week because my computer crashed. It crashed on, like, I don't know, Wednesday night or something. I was trying to finish this video. I was like so close to getting this video out, and it is a video that will never see the light of day. It is an empties video, and I'm being honest, I didn't really like the video that much. I was editing it and I was thinking, this is really not my best work. I seem exhausted. When my computer crashed, I was like kind of seeing it as a sign. Gonna go in with some Storm Cloud paint. It's been a while since I have had the pleasure of using this product. I'm very excited to be putting this on right now. I also really love, I feel like if you didn't watch like every Glossier video in the history of my channel, you might not have seen just kind of how beautifully blurring that new reformulated skin tint is. So here is the Storm Cloud paint. If you're new here, she looks a little crazy, right? I mean, that is a really dark berry color on my skin, but when you shear this out, it is so freaking beautiful on pale skin. It's just this lovely berry tone. You look diseased at first, and there's a chance I picked up a little too much product. If there's not like a tiny amount of panic when you're putting on cloud paint, you're probably not putting enough on. It's my personal philosophy. So I have made a decision, you guys, and that decision is that I am not going to oversaturate my videos as much anymore. So if you're looking at this right now and you're like, Kackie, you look a little bit more toned down, a little bit less light beaming from your face, it's because I get into Final Cut and I want everything to look really luminous. And it looks so beautiful when it's sitting in Final Cut. And then I export it and I upload it, and people aren't watching in 4K because it's not your fault. Most browsers will just stall out on 4K. Like most Wi-Fi's will stall out on 4K. And so it just defaults to like, you know, not even 1080p usually. Like the quality is just not there. And so I end up looking like a paint by number. I'm also gonna try and do something about the audio. I feel like my voice is really pitchy and really trebly. And I've tried working with a microphone before, and I bought the wrong microphone, I guess. I need to get a new one. So bear with me on that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of kind of like audio After Effects so that I can just kind of like keep it from being so pitchy for headphone wearers. I'm rebranding, you guys. The haircut, the more normal color correction. I'm rebranding as like a functional human being for a change, so you guys let me know how you feel about that. Don't worry, I'm still a disaster. I'm still relatable. I'm using a little bit of the stretch concealer to blend back into all of the spots where that probably didn't belong, and it just kind of like, you know, spread out like crazy. Oh my god though, like look how pretty that is. I have 3 products on my face. So yeah, this gets $26, and I think that right now they're running like a special where you can get the 2 for like $8 off of what it would be the combined price. And I know it's temporary, so get your bargain while you can, girl. But I'm also gonna do the giveaway. I mean, I don't know. Some of you guys ask about giveaways. You're like, hey, can you do this giveaway? I really want to try this product. I'm like, you do understand, like, I mean, maybe odds be ever in your favor, but it's a giveaway. Anyway, I don't have Haloscope anymore. I don't really like Haloscope. I'm gonna use the highlight that I like, which is the Kosas. This is not in the giveaway. If you guys ever want me to do a giveaway with like some high-end products, you guys let me know. It'll just be like 2 products though, so, you know, we need to like vote, pick and choose on which ones we think are the most exciting. Because your girl's not, you know, made out of money. So I have my first ever secret project. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And a lot of you guys are probably clued into what it might be. It's not like anything super surprising, but it's requiring a lot of work. So that's why it's a secret, is because it's gonna take a lot longer than I expected it to. Boy, isn't that exciting? Aren't I selling it? So that's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with that. This is so friggin' easy. Dang it! I'm gonna have to run downstairs and get my gloss. I refuse to finish this look without gloss. Oh, should we do some Lidstar just for the old heckin' of it? I'm gonna use Slip. I really love Slip. It just gives you this little ballerina pink on your eyeballs. And if you are unfamiliar with the Lidstars, they are a liquid eyeshadow that never creases, and once it's down, girl, it's down. It works really, really well as an eyeshadow base because it adds a little bit of texture to your skin, but it does not move, which is very unlike the rest of Glossier's products. Most of Glossier's products don't freeze and dry down, but this one does. We got the boy brow. And I use brown. And we do one coat, and then we'll let it chill, and then we'll do the other coat. And I'm gonna throw some mascara on. I don't have their mascara anymore because I'm not like the biggest fan of it, but mascara is very personal. And my cloud paint's disappearing. That's what always happens with cloud paint. You put one coat on and then it like chills and fades into your skin. And then you have to put another coat on. Look at that. Yeah, going full Clockwork Orange. Can you tell I haven't put makeup on in a while? I got real depressed last week. My computer broke. Things were just kind of like not coming up Kackie, and I just stopped putting makeup on. Turns out my computer wasn't the issue at all. Even though something corrupted something else, it all started with my auxiliary hard drive because I got my computer fixed. We basically wiped the whole thing and reinstalled the OS, and I plugged my auxiliary back in last night to try and finish my empties video, and it crashed my computer, and I was like, oh, you stupid freaking 2 terabyte hard drive. So yeah, that was the big casualty, was that empties video, because it's on that hard drive and I can't get it off of there. So understand that there were empties. I complained in that video about Beauty Counter and how they have all of these crazy ethical standards about being a B Corp, and talk about how everything is based on the necessity for the product to work, and yet they sell you a tub of toner pads that makes more waste than, you know, should ever be necessary. So that's one little taste of that video. There was a little bit of tea, but it was mostly me just kind of stuttering and stumbling and just being generally off my game. So a little bit more of the cloud paint. This is me we're talking about. Maybe I should be putting one on that's a different color. Ah! Achoo! Achoo! Hair just went everywhere when I did that, but it was worth it. Sneezes are so satisfying. Dawn was the other shade that I was trying to remember, that is the shade that has a lot less opacity, so it's better for some deeper skin tones. But you guys, some of y'all commented when I tried that in my video, and you were like, I really think that if she would have spent a little more time blending that out, it would have looked really good on her. Girl, that is pumpkin orange. That is the least flattering shade on my skin ever. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna grab my gloss because I've got a damn score to settle. Yeah, so I got a new one because I think I literally lost my last one. I just can't talk about this and continue talking about it and not use it on camera, because it's literally the best lip gloss on planet Earth. It's so glossy. It's so perfectly clear. It's very comfortable. It's not oily or greasy or anything. And I could have gone, you know, some Generation G underneath or something like that, but I just wanted to go really natural today. Oh, second coat of white brow. Because we're just going for a power brow today, y'all, as usual. And that is a fun, just easy Glossier face. Get ready with me. Let's talk about a giveaway, okay, guys? I'm gonna do this a little bit differently because I know that this is going to be extremely personal, and I don't want you guys to have me handle returns. So what I'm going to do so that you guys can get the shade or shades that you feel like match you is I'm going to make this one a gift card. I know that's kind of lame. Like, nobody loves giving a gift card. It always feels like, very impersonal, very I don't know you, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't know you. And I love you, but I don't know your skin tone, I don't know the nuances of it. And of course, I'm going to email you. So I'm happy to consult and help you decide what shade or shades that you want in this. But if you get the wrong one, I want you to be able to return it and exchange it and not have to go back through me. Currently, the duo is $36. You save $8 that way, but I'm really not sure how long they're going to do that. So, you know, get while the getting's good if you're not just going to hold out for the giveaway, but I'm going to include enough money in the gift card for you guys to get them separately and include, you know, shipping and everything. So, times 1.1 to include tax. $50 will do it. So we're gonna do a $50 gift card so that the winner can get their choice of the skin tint and the new stretch concealer so that you guys can try the new shades. And I'm really excited to be able to share that with you guys. Haven't done a giveaway in a really long time on my channel, and that's because I get a lot of unengaged subscribers that way. So if you're watching this and you are only subscribing to try and win the giveaway, can I just discourage you from that? I don't know. I always backstock the people who I pick as the winner. And if you're not somebody who is somewhat engaged on my channel, then I pick a new winner. Because there are tons of people who are just using an account that only enters giveaways, and they don't really care about my content, and I don't want subscribers who don't want to watch my videos. And so that's why I've kind of shied away from doing as many giveaways lately, is because I end up with really low engagement for the amount of subscribers that I have. I want to hang out with you guys. I don't want that subscriber number to go up just for no reason, you know? So if you are here and you have no interest in being an active subscriber on my channel, please don't enter my giveaway. You're not gonna win. So them's the breaks, kids. I do this for my subscribers, not for just random searchers on the internet trying to get a freebie. And I fully understand that with your $50, you might not get these two products, and that's totally fine too. Girl, do you. I want the winner to do what they want with their $50 on Glossier. I don't want to like boss you around. So I'm really grateful to you guys who are super engaged on my channel, and thank you to all of the new people. I'm so freaking excited to have you. I have been loving your comments. I love that you guys came from a channel that I love so much, because I feel like we already know each other, if that makes any sense. So if you do want to enter, there will be a Gleam link down below as usual. And thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I'm so excited to be back. So yeah, guys, if you liked this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out with me on this channel, hit the button down below and subscribe. Would love it if you did. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you. Good luck in the giveaway, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.